Imagine your daughter goes to the mall and never comes home. Her phone is found in a trash can, and you discover the two boys she trusted sold her for cash. This isn't just a movie plot. It's a real-life blueprint for a nightmare. Welcome back to the channel, D Billionz family. Today, we're breaking down Stolen from Suburbia, and the terrifying tricks predators use to steal victims in plain sight. Let's get straight into it. The movie opens on a sun-drenched beach in Los Angeles. A man named Johnny approaches two homeless teenagers, Piper and Dan. He says he's from a teen shelter. He looks safe. He even offers them breakfast. Piper goes for a bite, but Dan stops her. He's cautious. Johnny doesn't flinch. He takes a bite himself to prove it's fine. Think about that for a second. He knows exactly how to play on their survival instincts. Piper eats, and Johnny paints a picture of a comfortable life at the shelter. Dan is worried about her stepfather, but Johnny promises they are independent. They just want to help. The teens follow him to a white van. Then, the mask falls. Two men, Mike and Ivan, appear from nowhere and violently shove them inside. Before they pull away, Johnny peels a magnetic shelter logo off the door. It was a prop. A fake identity. He calls a woman named Milena. She doesn't want homeless kids, she wants healthy ones. To her, these aren't children. They're products. We shift to Catherine. She's finishing a job, returning home to her daughter Emma. Emma is wearing a locket with her late father's photo. It's been a year, and she's still grieving. They have breakfast, a real one this time, before Catherine drops Emma at the mall. In the rearview mirror, Catherine sees two older boys approaching Emma and her friend Courtney. Courtney hugs one, Johnny. The other is introduced as Adam. Catherine calls out, but Emma shuts her down. She's a teen, she wants space. But Catherine's mom Dar is already buzzing. At work, Catherine sees a missing poster for Piper. She shows her colleague Tom, but he's dismissive. He thinks they're just runaways. He even tells her to take the poster down so it doesn't scare the boss. This is where society fails. We look away because the truth is too heavy. As she pulls it down, a woman named Anna stops her. Anna works for a charity. She tells Catherine that Piper vanished from a nearby beach. She asks Catherine to volunteer, but Catherine is busy. Then Anna asks the question that will soon haunt her. What would you do if your child went missing? Back at the beach, the group is hanging out. Emma is offered a drink, but she refuses. She's training for auditions. Adam plays the supportive guy, while Johnny takes Courtney for a walk. At home later, Emma asks to go to the movies. Catherine is worried about Adam's age. An argument breaks out. Emma says her dad wouldn't have minded. That's a low blow. Catherine is trying to be both parents, and it's exhausting. The next morning, Emma sneaks out. She meets Johnny, who says Adam is sick. He offers her a ride. Emma refuses, still smart enough to be wary. Johnny immediately sends a text. At home, Catherine finds Emma's room empty. The panic begins. Emma finally meets Adam. He claims he lied to Johnny just to see her alone. It feels romantic, but it's a calculated trap. They get smoothies. Emma takes a sip, and suddenly, the world tilts. She loses consciousness. Adam catches her, but he doesn't call an ambulance. He leads her to a building where Mike is waiting with the van. Adam looks guilty for a second, but Mike hands him a stack of cash. That's the price of a life. Emma wakes up in a cage. She sees Courtney and other girls. They're all trembling. Milena enters. She tells them their old lives are over. If they run, she'll kill their families. She has all their data. She says they belong to her now. They have to impress guests or they won't eat. Milena asks who is new. Emma raises her hand. Milena smiles. New girls are premium. Catherine is at the mall, using Emma's iPad to track her location. She follows the signal to a trash can. She finds Emma's phone. Catherine breaks down and calls the police. Detectives Richmond and Cordoba arrive, but they give her the 24-hour rule. They won't act yet. At the hideout, the girls are being prepped. They're in light clothing, and Johnny is setting up a photo shoot. Courtney tries to beg, but Johnny ignores her. When she resists, Ivan is called in to force her. Then, it's Emma's turn. Catherine calls Anna. She goes to the office and sees a wall of hundreds of missing kids. Anna explains the Romeos, boys who win hearts just to kidnap. She shows Catherine the dark web where these girls are listed as talents. It's a world most people don't even know exists. Catherine and Anna go back to the mall. The owner, Carl, doesn't want them putting up posters. It's bad for the vibe. Catherine doesn't care about the vibe. She's a mother on fire. They convince Carl to show them the security footage. They see the smoothie. They see Emma collapse. They spot Adam in the park later. Catherine confronts him. He denies it until she mentions the cameras. Johnny sees them and flees with two girls. Adam tries to run, but he has an asthma attack. Catherine holds his inhaler. Tell me where she is. Adam admits he gave her to Mike. But as Catherine hands him the inhaler, Johnny shoots him from the shadows. Before he dies, Adam tells Catherine to find Milena. Milena realizes the heat is too much. They need to move. Catherine and Anna find a listing for Courtney online. Anna thinks Emma is being saved for a special buyer. Catherine decides to be that buyer. They go to a motel. Security is everywhere. Catherine hides a real phone and hands over a fake one. She gets inside and finds Courtney, beaten and terrified. She snaps a photo and sends it to the detectives. But Mike catches her. He realizes she's Emma's mother. He knocks her out. Catherine wakes up tied. Milena is there. Ivan brings Emma in for a split second, then drags her away. Catherine offers everything. Her house. Her life. Milena just laughs. She was a victim too once, but she chose to become the monster. She tells Mike he can do whatever he wants with Catherine, as long as she stays alive for the next buyer. Mike moves in, thinking he's in control. Catherine asks him to kiss her, a final distraction. As he leans in, she snatches his gun. She forces him to lead her to the girls, but Emma isn't there. She hears screams from outside. Catherine knocks Mike out and runs. Milena is dragging Emma toward a car. Catherine levels the gun. Milena is smart, she shoves Emma into Catherine, knocking the weapon away. Milena thinks she's won. She's ready to end this. But this is where we see the 1 billion IQ move, guys. Emma doesn't wait to be saved. She dives for the gun. Before Milena can even move, Emma pulls the trigger. The cycle of trauma ends with a single shot. The police arrive, a shootout takes place which soon ends, and all the girls are finally, truly free. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, so you can watch more videos like this. Wait, don't click off yet, just give me a minute. There is a deep psychological lesson in this movie that most people completely look past. D Billionz family, let's get into it. Milena wasn't just a criminal, she was a broken person who thought the only way to survive was to break others. She underestimated the one force that can't be bought or sold, a mother's instinct. This movie highlights the Romeo grooming tactic. Predators don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like the boy next door with a smoothie. Always verify who your friends really are. Did you notice how Johnny ate the food first at the beach? That's called building false rapport. It's a classic high-level manipulation tactic to lower your guard. If you want to stay one step ahead of the shadows, you need to be part of this family. Smash that like button. Subscribe right now. We stay smart. We stay dangerous. See you in the next one.